Hey everybody, Jeremy Senpai here. Thank you so very much for clicking on my video, and I hope that you hit like and subscribe. If you have an audio idea that you want to commission, then you're welcome to send me a message over on my Instagram, completely free. And while you're there, give me a follow if you want to see some personal stuff, maybe even some hints at future projects, and so much other cool stuff. But now let's get right into it. And remember, keep calm and put your headphones on. Okay, let's get into it. Things certainly have become more quiet, haven't they? Once upon a time, the castle was so lively. What with Moria's ghost girl and Roanoa. And now it seems like things have been a little more gloomy. Yes, this large castle, and it's just the two of us. Hmm, not much to do, really. I mean, those humandrils outside, they stay away from the castle, so it's a little hard to find good sparring partners. We can always tend to the garden, but then again, it's doing so well on its own. In fact, some of those baboons have even offered to help us. So it's not like we need to check on it every single day. Hmm, I simply don't know what else to do. Oh, why thank you. Hmm, this is a new flavor, isn't it? I can tell by the taste of the grapes. Slightly more bitter, and yet there's also a sickly sweetness to it. I'm not too fond of sweet things, but at the same time, anything to liven the mood just a little bit. Yes, I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss them somewhat. You know the old saying, feed a dog for 3 days and you grow attached. Well, Roanoa and that ghost girl, they were here for roughly 2 years, give or take. So, yes, this is going to be a bit of an adjustment. Hmm. They both certainly did annoy me, but at the same time, things felt like they were a bit more lively around here. Yes, even you seem to have a smile on your face. Yes, the ghost girl certainly made herself useful, at least when she wanted to be useful, and she didn't lay around complaining all day. It's good for that spoiled brat to understand that you can't just demand and things will go your way. Sometimes you need to know a bit of suffering and know when to work for what you want. I'm glad that you agree. And all things considered, I think she became a better person for that. Anything worthwhile, you should be willing to suffer just a little bit. She could have left at any time, and yet at the same time, she chose to stay here with us. So nice to know that my living conditions weren't so horrible. Roanoa? Yes, he certainly has improved, hasn't he? You remember when I returned from the East Blue, don't you? Yes, saying how I found some young. Hmm, what was that term? Some seedlings that looked promising enough to bloom. Monkey D. Luffy, Roanoa Zoro. Both of them certainly have made names for themselves now, haven't they? I look forward to when we meet again. What's with that look? I don't think I've ever seen your face have so much color on it. Oh, about Roanoa. Hmm. Well, you certainly seem to have been fond of him, I will admit. Well, hmm. Whenever he was injured during training, you and the ghost girl, you two often fought over who would take care of him, didn't you? And don't think I don't know about the times that you snuck alcohol into his room. You think I wouldn't notice that? But at the same time, I didn't say anything. Because I'm a firm believer that treats mean more after you've earned them. So, not a big deal, in my opinion. Of course, I would say different only after he mastered hockey. If he mastered hockey, or should I say he didn't master hockey, and you still indulged him, that would have been a different story. I'm glad that you agree. Hmm. But again, what is with that expression on your face? Yes, you seem to have been very fond of Roanoa. You're looking away, and even then I can still tell by that big smile that you have. It's one of your tells. What do I mean? Whenever you grow to be so embarrassed, you look away entirely in order to hide the shame on your face, as well as your cheek to cheek grin. So, you're that fond of him, are you not? Hmm. Yes. He certainly made an impression, now didn't he? What do I mean? Oh, I mean quite nothing. I told you before, it's no worries. Nothing is wrong, no matter how much you press me. Uh, isn't there something you need to clean? It may just be the two of us, but this castle still needs to be tended to, don't you think? Well, if you look around, I'm sure you'll find something that needs your attention. So get to it. Roanoa, you certainly have grown in more ways than one, and yet at the same time, you are blissfully unaware of the effect that you leave on people, such as the ghost girl and my servant. Hmm. One thing is certain. I look forward to a day when we'll face each other again. And I am not going to go easy on you. I will make you regret ever trying to steal my precious servant away from me. Their place is by my side. And if I have to remind you how far the gap truly is, then I will do just that. So be prepared, Roanoa. Oh, I was saying nothing. I was speaking to the ghost girl. Yes, I'm well aware that she left. In that case, I was speaking to no one in particular. I'm hungry. What do you say we have an early dinner? And maybe a nice walk out by the coastline. I am so tired of all the mundane. Hey everybody, Jeremy Senpai here. It has been a hot minute since I've done Mihawk, and this was actually pretty well requested. Mihawk being jealous of Zoro. So, yeah. Now that I thought about it, and now that Valentine's Day, or Valentine's month, is over with, we're free to get back into the swing of things. So, thank you so very much for making it to the end of the video. Hit like and subscribe if you like what you hear and you're eager for more. Also, please share in the comments below what do you like to do while listening to audios, whether it's mine or anyone else's. Are you running on the treadmill, kicking a heavy bag? Driving, reading, gaming, laying in bed, feel free to share with the world. We're all eager to know. But for now, until next time, Jeremy Senpai is signing off. Thank you again.